What's going on TikTok, YouTube? Workout with Teresa. Um, so we got 3 different things that we're gonna do. The first one's gonna be, as I was telling you about the ab roller last time, which is like $20. You can get this at like Walmart or Target. Any place for real, it's like maybe like $20 or $30 to do, but it's worth it. And the reason why I say that, so it strengthens your abs, your shoulders. It burns fat as well. On top of that, it works your core too and your abs. So an ab roller is the best bet. You know, if you want to try to get it off, you know, if you're trying to lose fat and stuff like that, that'll help. Let me fix my thing real quick. So, it's a really good piece of equipment to use, especially if you're trying to burn that fat and work them abs. It ain't nothing but like $20. But we're gonna do that first. So we're gonna go for 20 of those. We're gonna go for 10 first, so in case y'all are just starting to do it, and say y'all have it, for example, and y'all are just starting to use it, we're gonna go start with 10. We're gonna pause for a second, then we're gonna do the other 10. Other than that, that's all for the ab roller. We're also gonna do some post lunges and some bridges, some glute bridges with your feet together. So I had to let that be known too. So the post lunges, they stimulate your ankles and your knees, and it works your glutes and your quads. So if you don't know about the post lunges, you know when you go like this and you lunge down, that's what it does for you. Then the bridge with your feet together works your glutes. It stretches your hips. Any back pain, it can relieve it. It builds your leg strength as well. So those are good things to do, you know, especially when you're into working out. You're really trying to get it. So, but we're going to start off with the ab roller. Like I said. So, as I said, we're going to do 20 of them. So we're going to pause after that first 10. So this is the ab roller. Okay. There's different ones. This one, I got this one from Sports Academy. But there's different ones you can get. So you got this one. It's a little bit smaller. So you go by whatever you feel. Anyway, I'm going to use this one. But first thing you do, you get on the floor and you bend your knees. Now, this is mainly used for like the floor. Now, y'all see I have carpet. So it might try to stop at a certain point. So you're going to have to control it. So if you're on carpet, I'll let that be known. So that's how we're going to do it. So bend your knees and come forward. Bring them hips all the way down. And when you come up, boom. It's not that hard. So we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're gonna pause for a second. So it rolls. When you bring the arms out, it rolls. Now if you got one like this, that's the same thing. So that's 10, right? We just did 10. This is just a little bit smaller, but this place right here is a little bit smaller, so it might help that control when you roll it forward. But it's the same thing. So you come forward, 1, come up. 2, 3, come up. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some of the difference with this. This is a smaller wheel, so you'll be able to roll it, especially if you're doing it on carpet like me. Versus this, like it'll roll, but you see, you're pretty much rolling it on the carpet. Now, if it was on the floor, it'd be a whole different ballgame. So you're putting in more strength, rolling it on the carpet. As it come back, just how it's supposed to. But when you come forward, it'll pause. So you literally have to use them arm muscles to get it to go forward. And then when you come back up. Because these are meant to use on a regular floor, not no carpet. But this one works on carpet. If that makes any sense. So, it's a little bit heavier. So, I had to let that be known. But we're done with that one. So, next, we'll grab you some water too. If you're doing this with me, grab you some water. You deserve the water first. Definitely to stay hydrated, especially if we work out. But the next thing we're gonna do some post squat, some post lunges. So you don't need no equipment to do this. No equipment at all. You don't. The lunges. If you want to use a resistant band, you can, but you don't have to. It stimulates your ankles, your knees, and it works your glutes and your quads. Now we're going to go for 14 on each leg. So place your hands on your hips. Start off with this left. And we're just going to lunge down 14 times. And we're going to go to the other side and lunge 14 times. Those are both lunges. Coming up and down. 1, 2. Keep your body lined up straight. Tighten the glutes as you come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Good. Now we're going to start with the right. Same way. Keep that body lined up straight and 1. Straighten the glutes. Tighten the glutes when you come up. Glutes is tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel it in the quads. 10. You're gonna feel them burning. 11, 12, 13, and 14. Good. Now come up and breathe. So right now your quad should be burning right now if you're doing this. It's a good burn though. Now next we're going to do the bridge, the glute bridge with your feet together. It works your glutes, it stretches your hips, it relieves any back pain. It builds your leg strength as well. So it's working them areas. Those are the areas you're trying to work. It's going to work. Get your breath in. And these we're going for 24. So we're going to do 12, pause, and then we're going to do another 12. That's how we're going to do that. So now, you're going to lay on your back. Bring your feet together. Arms to the side. You're going to raise them booties up, tighten them glutes, open your legs, bring them together, then bring them booties down. Bring them glutes down. So, we'll do 12 first. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open them legs when you come up, come down. 6, come down. 7, come down. 8, 9. Lock them glutes, come down. 10, 11, 12. Drop it down. Pause for a second. Raise them glutes up. Do 12 hip thrusts. Like you're humping the air. Up and down. 1, 2. Tighten them glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So as you're squeezing the glutes together, you're going to feel a burn there in your quads too. But that's a good burn. We're going to stretch it out when we get done. So now we're doing 12 more. So again, bring them together. Raise your booties up. Raise them glutes up. Tighten them cheeks. Open them legs. Bring them together. 1. Come down. Inhale and come up. Open them up. Come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze them booties tight. Squeeze them booties tight. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. Good. Now bring it down and breathe. Just breathe. Now we're going to do 12 glute bridges. So bring your arms to the side. Now you can open your legs up. Get them knees bent, arms to the side. Raise them glutes, tighten them cheeks. Inhale. Come down. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that core working too. 9. This also helps relieve back pain. 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to do 12 more. Last one, place your hands behind your head. Behind them ears. Raise them glutes up. Bring it back up. Bring it forward. Inhale. Do your crunch. Squeeze them glutes tight when you come up, then come down. So you're working them glutes and that core. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Work them glutes. 10, that core. Them abs. 11. And 12. Good. Now bring the booties down. Good. Now when you're in this position, bring your knees into your chest. Place both hands on both of your knees. Pull them knees up. Hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop it down. Now, if you can do this, bring your left leg straight up. Bend your right knee. Outer part of the right foot rests on your left quad. Reaching between your legs with that right arm. That right palm is on your left knee. Bring the left arm over. Place the left palm on that knee as well. And pull up. 1. Lay back. 2. Feel that stretch there in your glutes and your hips. And your thighs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring it down. Raise the right leg up now. Same way. Bend the left knee, outer part of the left foot rests on your right quad, reaching between your legs with that left arm. Place the left palm on your right knee. Bring the right hand simply right in front. Place that palm on that knee as well. Pull up. Lay back. 1, 2. Feel it in that other thigh, in that hip, that glute. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it down. Great. Bring them booties up. Engage that core. Tighten your glutes. Hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel that core tighten. 6. And the glutes is tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Okay. Now you're going to sit on the ground. I'm going to go for the leg stretching. So loosen them legs up. Go ahead and head on down to that right leg. Place some hands in the palm of your right foot. Keep that leg straight. Lean to the right side. Keep them legs straight. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come down as far as you can. Don't force it. 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring them together. Reach forward. Place your hands in both center of your both of your feet. Lean forward. You're gonna feel it stretch in your calves. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You feel it in the hamstrings. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. Open them legs up again. Come down that left leg. Bring your hands in the center of your left foot now. Lean on over to the left side. Keep them legs straight. Feel that stretch in your left hamstring in your calf. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring your feet together like this. Bring them booties back. Glutes back. Place both hands on both of your feet. As you do this, get to like a butterfly pose. Lift legs up. Now we're going to lean forward. Bring them booties back. Lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Now we're going to stretch it back out. So bring your knees into your chest. Push forward. Bring them in as close to your chest as you can. Reach forward. So make sure your arms are straight so you can feel it straight. Shoulders, and we're going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Into a child's pose. Bring them arms straight up. Cat-cow pose. Roll that back up. Engage your core. Tighten them glutes. Then bring it down. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the glutes back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Now come on up. Come on up. Bring them arms apart. Bring the left arm over to the right. Place the right hand on your left shoulder. Twist them over to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring them arms out to the side. Bring the right arm over to the left. Place the left hand on your right shoulder as you twist to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, a couple more. We're going to do the hip swing. And we're going to do that yoga stretch where you take that deep breath in. Y'all see that? So, place some hands behind your head. And you're going to swing your hips. You're going to swing it left and then right. Keep that body lined up straight. So we're going to go for 10 first. 1. Bring them glutes out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go again. 10 more times. Swing them side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Arms to the side. Flex your biceps. Flex them. Bring them arms up. Fingertips like this in a diamond shape. As you started out, get up on the tippy toes. Raise them arms up. Inhale as you place your fingertips together. Elbows is bent. Come down on them heels slightly. Bring them hands down to the center of your chest. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both sides. Last two. Inhale. Both sides. Again. Inhale. Both sides. And we're done. That's it. That is it, y'all. It don't take too long, right? The longest it really takes is, when you stretch it out. But that's my fault because I like to stretch it out at the end. But you can stretch it out in the beginning and the end, or if you feel more better stretching it out in the beginning, before you do it, do it. Do whatever you feel comfortable. I'm back, yeah. Water's always a good thing, but when nature calling, you gotta go. I ain't even playing. I am not even serious. I am not about to play that. That water will make you have to use the bathroom. To be all the way honest with you. Anyways, like I was saying, um, so it's all about being consistent. As I always say this, every single time. Cause it's like this, you gotta be consistent in anything you do, just in life in general, especially when it comes down to fitness. You gotta be consistent with it. You know, you gotta work for you gotta work for your goal. Like you have a specific fitness goal. Well, you gotta work for it to achieve that goal. It's not gonna happen without you not putting in that work. So you gotta put in that work. But you gotta be comfortable at the same time. Sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone if we want to do more that we're not used to. But either ways, at the end of the day, if you actually do it, you're going to thank yourself for doing it, and your body's going to thank you as well. So make sure you stick with it, and don't quit. You keep going. That's just something that you have to do. Now I can see my comments. How many reps to get cut in weight training? Well, it varies. It really depends. Um, how many reps are you willing to do? That's one thing. Like, okay, let's see. So if I can answer that, 1 to 5 reps is where you went. So what you want to be. Now, if you're looking specifically for strength and gains, it depends. But 1 to 5 reps, you know, starting out, because you have to test your body. That's a must. You got to test your body because you got to know what you can do and what you can't do. Sometimes it gets real. So to be all the way honest, starting out, I would say probably 1 to 5 reps in whatever you're trying to do when it comes down to that. So hopefully I answered that question. But everybody's body is different. So our bodies work differently. Your body's going to work differently than mine or anybody else. But to be all the way honest, I would say about 1 to 5 reps. But as far as challenging yourself, well, you got to challenge yourself. You can do 1 to 5, or you can do 5 to 10. It really depends on how you feel. Because you know what your body's going to take, and you know what your body ain't going to take. So, hopefully I answered that question. So, yeah. So, if y'all into, like, what? NASCAR, for example, as a lot of y'all heard. So, NASCAR recommends 1 to 6 reps for strength. So you have to determine that, you know. Um, 6 to 12 reps for muscle growth. You're trying to build endurance, build your muscle strength. So I would say the most 6 to 12, but the 1 to 6. I would say that starting out. So hopefully I answered that question. If I have the answers, I'll let you know. If I don't, I just don't. But I got you. you say that? So like how many reps to get cut in weight training? That's a good one. You would train 50% of the time in 8 to 15 reps range. So 3 to 8 reps, then like 15 to 25 reps. If you're trying to get cut, as far as weight, strengthening. But the best rep range for the strength and training, especially during the weight loss, is between 9 to 12 repetitions. So hopefully that answered your question on that. Because I think that how many reps to get cut, in weight training. Now say train 50% of the time in 8 to 15 rep range. And the other could be spent training in with 3 to 8 reps and 15 to 25 reps for the best rep range. So you got to train yourself. You got to train yourself. That's the only thing I can say when it comes down to that. You got to really challenge yourself when it comes down to it. If you're trying to build that muscle and that strength, you got to really challenge yourself. So in all actuality, I would say it really don't matter how many reps you do, as long as you do it. At the same time, you stay consistent with it. You got to focus on that. Because you know what your goal is. You know what your goal is. You know what you're really trying to do with your body. I don't. Completely. I don't. You only know your body. Nobody else knows your body better than yourself. So, hopefully that answered your question, man. Shane. Thank you. You're welcome. Especially when you're working out. Thank you, dear. Thank you. So I'll get all my other comments if I got any. From what I can see, sometimes it only shows me some comments. I don't really get to see all of them. So I'm trying to scroll up and see if I have any more. So it don't look like I do. But hopefully I helped you, Shane, on that part. But at the same time, like, you have your own strength. See what you can do, for yourself. Nobody else can, because they're not you. Your body's different than everybody else's. All our bodies is different, than anybody else's. So, like, my body's going to be different from anybody else's. So no matter how many reps I choose to do, I do it, for what comforts me, within myself, at the same time. And that's how you got to look at it. But either way it goes, if you're really serious about something like that, you have my 100%, my 1,000,000,000% belief, because I know you got it. Whatever you got it. You got it. So, I know I'm not probably the only person that said this to you, but at the same time, that's what I believe in my heart. I feel like this, like you're putting in all of that energy and all that dedication in to something you truly want, you truly believe. And I really believe in you. And I know that you can get it done however you want, whatever it is, if that makes any sense, you know. And you also got to believe in yourself at the same time. Because that's real, like first thing, when it comes down to even working out or anything you do in life in general, you got to believe in yourself. Because if you don't have that belief in yourself, it's going to be very hard to accomplish what you want. That's why you always got to believe in yourself. Because at the same time, it's like this in all actuality, you come first because of your body, your soul, your mind, your heart. We're all different people in our own different way. So that's how we got to look at it. Just in life, then of course our family, yes. But you got to believe in yourself first to achieve anything, you want in life. So, but you get there. You definitely will. What's up, Ma? How you doing? I'm good, Trevor. How are you? Thank you for joining my live. Sheena, thank you for joining. Michael as well. I really appreciate everybody for joining me. I really do. YouTube as well. Thank you for joining me. Much love, much respect to you as well. Um, how much can you squat? Literally, like, I don't have no, like, specific, like, weight or, a squat. Because in all actuality, when you squat, I could pull, like, say, for instance, I could pull 50 squats. I could pull 100 squats. It really depends on how I feel at that moment when I do it. Because how it goes, you got to believe at the same time. I believe in myself. So I feel I can do as many squats as I want to do. So there ain't no specific number, just how many I want to do. If that makes any sense. I mean, I'm just being honest. The most squats you do, the most weight you lose. What I mean by that. So, like, the main in squats and what I would think. That I would say it strengthens your bones. It helps make hip and leg bones and joints more resilient. So, if that makes any sense to you, um, it really strengthens your bone, and it also strengthens your quad, your calves, your glutes, your hip strength. Like it strengthens all of that. Hamstrings. Like squats is a beautiful thing, to do, but it really depends. You just gotta figure it out, you know. It helps shape your legs and your booty, glutes. It targets the glutes and inner thigh muscles mostly when it comes down to the squats. So if you don't know that, it does. I'm not bad. I'm bad. If I'm bad, I'm bad in a good way. If that makes any sense. I don't play. So when I get it in, I get it in. Ain't no ifs or buts about it. It just happens. Because if I want it bad enough, I'm gonna get it in. So I'm gonna work damn hard for it. Whatever I want to achieve. Regardless of what muscle I want to build. At the same time, I don't think of reps. I don't think of how many I do. I think about the challenge. Then, after that, then I see how many I can do. If that makes any sense. Because I feel like this, you always got to challenge yourself, especially when it comes down to fitness. Because if you're trying to stay fit and you're trying to get that body right, you know, all the time, you got to put in that work all the time. You know, so, yeah. Thank you, Trevor. But, yeah, you know, I just do what I feel, you know, at the same time. And I always make sure, so whenever I get on here and I do any type of workouts or any challenges, I make sure that I do it first. Meaning, I got to see if it works. Because I'm like this. I'm not about to sit there. There's so many different workouts, you know, out there that say they work, but at the same time, without seeing the results that it worked, I got to see the results, or there's no point. I've seen hundreds and thousands of different workout videos, you know, and different types of, you know, workouts and stuff. So, you know, I had to go through, you know, what I think that'll work, what'll feel will work, and it actually does work for me. I feel it'll work for anybody else. I do my research. You know, I don't just up and just do it just to do it. No, I got to make sure it works before I do it. That's just how I am. Because when it comes down to my fitness coaching, I want to help people achieve their fitness goals. So whatever muscle they're trying to work, whatever muscle they're trying to build, okay, for me, okay. If I feel that it works for me, I feel it'll work for you. That's just how I feel. I keep my workouts, you know, as simple as possible. You know, I don't make it confusing. And through a lot of videos I've seen, you know, they try to make it confusing. When they wonder, oh, am I doing this right? Or am I doing this right? Or am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Or am I supposed to do it like that? Like, I got to figure it out. You know, look, okay, if this way is what does the way that it does for myself, I go for myself first because I got to see if it works for me first. You know, and I feel if it'll work for me, it'll work for anybody else at the same time. But all of our bodies is different. So it's going to work differently, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Well, I guess it was day 20, you know. Okay. There's still 10 more days left in this workout. And I'm thinking, what workout am I going to do next? Well, I've done my research, so I'll figure it out. And I'll be ready when I get on here and do it. I don't know what workout I'm going to do next. I don't know what challenge I'm going to do next. Because I'm thinking, because you know, you can only keep so much up there. You know, at the same time. And what I've learned and what I seek. So yeah, girl. So yeah. But you'll know when that day comes. That's all I can say about that. Other than that, we focus on the glutes and the core and the abs. That's what this challenge is about. To get your abs right in your core and your glutes and your hips, and also your legs too. At the same time. Because you're mainly using your legs to do majority of these workouts anyways. If you think about it, you know, what's done, within this workout. Okay, what muscles are you using more in this workout? Okay, well, I'm using my legs and I'm using my glutes and I'm hips and my hips, you know, and my core at the same time. So, yeah, okay, that's it. Glutes, core, and abs. I should have named the legs, but at the same time, y'all figure it out, because I'm about to get into the legs too, because we need strength in them legs, to move around as we get older, in life. We just have to do it. Because as y'all know, y'all, Monday, yes, Monday, was my birthday. I'm officially 38 years old now. I'm not 37 no more. As I came on here and I let y'all know before when I was 37, but I'm not no more. You know what I'm saying? I get older. Life, it goes on. I can't be 37 no more. I was able to be 37 for a whole year straight. And any other years, before it passed with 1 year straight. But that's one thing you can't go back to. So, our bodies change, in due time, especially on that part, with our leg strength, arms, abs, just our movement, just in general. Like, a lot of stuff changes, as you get older. That's why you gotta work out so you have that strength. You keep that strength there. That's it. I thought you was maybe 28 or 29. Well, thank you, Trapper. No, I'm not no 28, 29 no more. 38. 2 more years, I'll be 40. Still get it. You know. And just by staying consistent and working out, I feel it within my body. So my body's not changing like that. Because I'm still feeling the same strength I did before. At the same time. And I want to keep that, every single day, at the same time. So, yeah. Eat responsibly. Yes, of course. You got to eat right. You have to eat right. That's a must. Um, you know, um, my diet's kind of weird. It is kind of weird, but at the same time, and sometimes you get tired of it. You get tired of chicken breasts and like chicken thighs and like baking it and not frying it at the same time. You like the vegetables and the fruits. Like when it comes down to foods, like you gotta be consistent with that too. At the same time. Now I tell anybody, look, ain't nothing wrong one day if you're actually like going with your diet and stuff. It's not bad to break your diet one time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as you stick with it, what you're sticking with now, it shouldn't affect you in no way. You know. So yeah, I do a lot of baking in water. I hardly fry. So I mainly stick with chicken breast, or I might have chicken thighs or legs when I bake it. In water and season it how I want. Have my vegetables and my fruits. Drink my water. Going about my business. But you get used to it though. You know, you really do. Fish is good too. But that's one thing you can't really eat every day because it can mess you up. So you got to really limit yourself when it comes down to fish, especially if you're baking it the right way at the same time. That thing can mess you up. You know, whatever fish you eat, that's something you shouldn't eat every single day. But I would say as far as every day, I tell anybody stick with the chicken breast or the chicken thighs or the legs, bake it. You know, because less fattening. You know, at the same time, less problems. Sure, bacon. You're not having when you bake it, that fat cooks off. You know, so like you aren't really having that much fattening there. Of course, chicken creates their own grease, as we all know that. You know, however you eat it, but at the same time, that's the point. You know, taking some of the fat off before you bake it and stuff. But I think that's just the best food to eat, to be honest. You know, with me, because that's what I do. You know, that's what I eat. When it comes down to like bacon and stuff, I'll stick with like turkey bacon. I don't eat pork unless I ain't got no choice. But usually, if I get bacon, it's turkey bacon. You know, bacon would be turkey bacon with me. When it comes down to sausage, okay, you may find a turkey sausage. I don't have that pork in there. It's gonna taste the same. In all actuality, it might taste a whole lot better. You know, at the same time, depends on how you cook it. You know, like the eggs, boil the eggs. Or, yeah, you have to spray the pot down with some olive oil. I use olive oil. That's the best oil to use as far as spraying your pot down. If I want to do it on the stove. Chicken wings, right? I love some chicken wings, right? Well, I'll bake it. If I feel like I need to fry it, okay, I have an air fryer. So whatever I'm going to use to fry it, use my olive oil, go ahead and put it in the air fryer and cook it that way. I try to stay healthy, when it comes down, especially to food. Like vegetables and like fruits. The best fruit I would recommend to anybody is bananas. Yeah, I definitely would recommend that. And apples. I don't really eat that much type of fruits for real, or grapes. Those are the three fruits that I even stick with when it comes down to that. So, it's like you gotta limit yourself, plain and simple. But uh, you just gotta do the best for you. For yourself and your body. But if you do start getting into a diet and stuff and eating right, it's not like you can eat like you did before because you can't. Because it'll make you sick. At the same time, you're not gonna intake it, you know, as good as you would as you switch your diet up and started baking. So yeah, your body's not pretty much not gonna take it like that, like it did before. Because you're changing it up. So if that makes any sense. Um, but anyways, y'all, I'm gonna jump off here. Much love, much respect to every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for joining my live. Make sure you follow me on Workout with Teresa. Like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. YouTube, same thing. Some of y'all is watching me right now that's not subscribed. You like my videos and my content, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I also have a music channel. Simply Teresa, because I do sing, I rap, I songwrite. So that's another side of me. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe there. When it comes down to my fitness, I usually go on YouTube and I go on TikTok at the same time. So if you're starting to get into my videos, you know you're really starting to get into it. Well, no, if you can't catch me on here, say I finished it already and you just came on here, we'll go to YouTube because it's going to be on YouTube too. So um, I do that at the same time. Other than that, I'm going to jump off here. Enjoy your day. Much love, much respect to every single one of y'all for joining me. Always believe in yourself for the most part. Stay consistent, and focus on anything you do in life, just in general. I'm a positive influence. I talk a lot of positivity, because I really feel like the world needs it. We hear a whole lot of negativity out here. We need more positivity. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If I'm willing to get that out, and people listen to me, hey, there's more positivity out there in the air. More people can hear me. Um, Thank you for the gift. So much love, much respect to every single one of y'all. Enjoy your day. Till next time, work out with Teresa.